So today we are bringing you behind the scene and doing a Q&A because we didn't do one in a long time. So we're gonna answer a bunch of different questions like how much money do we make, and then where are we gonna go next in 2023, and is Tracy pregnant? We don't know. So stay posted.
So this weekend we are heading out to the Mara, one of our favorite places, you guys know that. And it's actually a place that I have been wanting to go ever since we arrived and heard about this collection. We are heading to Little Governors.
Time for a little roadside pee break. Now that that's done, what is our plans for the holiday? So as you guys know, normally every single year, it's the one time of the year that we go back to Canada to see friends and family. So we're gonna be in Canada for about almost 3 weeks.
But not only that, in Canada we actually have some really cool stuff lined up. Even more unique than last year actually. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time. Next question.
While we are doing a bush breakfast.
How do you maintain a great relationship?
Well, that's a very good question.
It is.
So the thing is like Tracy and I live together like close to like 24/7. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I do work Monday to Friday, but you know, I'm home a lot every night, every
Yeah.
single weekend. We spend a lot of time together, probably more time together than most couples.
I would say, yeah.
So I would say for me, like it's literally like to put boundaries. The big thing
Yeah.
that other couples are probably not living is that this is our job, like the YouTube and social media thing. So it's important to put boundaries, and sometimes I have to like just push the boundary a little bit and tell Tracy like, okay, right now we're in bed, we're not talking about like what
And
we're filming
that's
next week.
exactly what I was gonna say. So for me, it was a big adjustment because I'm not used to just being able to switch it off. So just kind of learning that and being like, okay, this is a work conversation.
Yeah.
Let's put work to the side. It was a big adjustment, and to be honest, I would say it's only been like the last 6 months
Yeah,
that we
I think
finally find a rhythm.
We're a little bit better at separating what is work and what is us.
Yeah.
But I think that the key is communication.
Yeah. Yeah, on top of that, like boundaries with work and everything, yes. But for me, there's also of like, okay, I want like you time.
Yeah,
like no camera,
that's
you
true.
time.
It's hard to drop you guys, drop the
It
camera.
is hard
Very
sometimes. Anyways, work in progress.
I just saw a bonus question. Somebody is asking, who's tallest? Me, but not by much. So while we're digesting the very good lunch we've had, next question is it's a very good one. What are parents, like friends and family, what are they thinking about us doing the YouTube thing?
Yeah. I think like most people, I think they don't always understand what it is and how
that's-
it can open doors and everything
And
like
that's
that.
that's the biggest thing I think, because even though like YouTube and social media is so mainstream, creators, like people that actually do that almost full-time, there's still not a lot of us. So
No.
I feel like people don't understand like the potential for like business, like to actually
Yeah.
build a business with it, and some people like are making so much money out of this.
And I
But-
think some people will also never understand, but the funny part is like, so our family's starting to come out here now, and where we have a large audience in Kenya, you guys recognize us sometimes. So I think the funniest was actually when your dad and sister were here. I think that they finally were like, oh,
we went
like
to
you
the
do have a big audience.
we went to
Like,
the mall and like 5 times
Yeah.
we just walked to the mall, like into the mall one way, and 5 times people stopped to like take photos with us, and like my sister was kind of like blown away a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think like they started to understand
Yeah.
a little bit more, because like seeing big numbers on your phone, on the screen,
Yeah.
on like it's hard to understand that like these numbers are real people.
Yeah.
But because my dad and my sister came here and saw those real people, now
Yeah.
I feel like they have a better understanding, and they also like were in 2 of our vlogs, so like
Yeah.
they see what we do and everything. So I think that was
Yeah.
better. But I think there's still a lot of people in Canada that really do not understand why we're just filming ourselves and talking to a camera in public all the time.
Yeah. But that's okay. It's fun. We like it. And we have our goals that we want to achieve for the next couple years. So
Stay posted.
lots of hard work coming up.
Now let me take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Masterworks. Frequent travelers know the key is having your money work for you even when you're on the road. A stock portfolio, second property, brokerage account, you name it. But whatever your plan is, this year has been extremely challenging with roughly $36 trillion lost in stocks and bonds. But there are investments still performing outside of the stock markets like contemporary art, okay, not like this, but you know what I mean. It's outpaced the S&P 500 for the last 26 years and has a negative correlation to the stock market, making it highly desirable during market meltdowns. Masterworks files paintings like Picasso with the SEC, turning legendary art into an actual investment for a fraction of the full price. Masterworks has been featured on TechCrunch, CNBC, and Forbes, and they have over 650,000 users. To date, Masterworks has sold 9 paintings, with 4 of those sales just in the last 3 months. The for sale returned over 13, 17, 21, and 33% net to investors. Paintings have sold out in minutes on Masterwork in the past, but you can start investing right away by clicking the link down in the description. And thanks again to Masterwork for sponsoring this portion of the video.
So next question, which I'm glad you guys asked because I'm very excited about this one, is what is our next big trip? So our next big trip, we are going home. You guys know we go home for Christmas, but what are we doing?
We're going to France for a few days. Should we say what we do in France? France is already like a big...
Yeah, they're asking. Let's say.
If you know us and know what we love more in the entire world, and you know that we're going to France, comment down below. You should know where we're going exactly in France.
And actually, so we're going to Paris too. Our first day will be in Paris. And
sorry, there's a monkey that's throwing stuff at us.
Is it coming some more? So yes, we're going to Paris and probably stop by the Eiffel Tower because our story is we actually got engaged on the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do like a reminisce our love story or something like that while we're there, I think.
And then a little more in end of January, beginning of February 2023, we're actually climbing Kelly. So that's it. It's doing it. We have another 2 friends coming from Canada. They're doing it with us. So that's going to be a very cool series. After that, probably India. Yes, we're going to India.
We've said this multiple times. Fingers crossed it's going through this time.
Yeah, 100%.
And then April, hopefully we'll do Turkey.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. And then May, still up in the air, but we really want to do a classic Europe trip.
Yeah.
We just don't know where yet. Excuse me, monkey. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, so the most requested question is how much money do we make and how can we afford this lifestyle? Let me start by saying that still today we don't really make any money out of this, even though
By
it
make,
looks
you
like
mean
we do.
profits.
Yes. So first of all, like most of our trip, about like 80 to 90% of our trip are sponsored, meaning that companies are inviting us to different places to review it. Just little disclaimer here, we turn down about half of them because like we look at reviews and things like that and we know it's they have like bad reviews and we don't want to go to a place just to say how bad it is.
Or sometimes we just genuinely don't have time because we do, especially within the Kenya market, we get a lot of requests, which is good still.
But I just want to emphasize on the fact that when we say it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's monkeys behind us. Sorry, distraction. Okay. So basically, by the end of 2022, we should hit the $30,000 Canadian mark. Now, that being said, as for what's going to be in our pocket, probably nothing. Like, it's the first year we've actually broke even and not lost money.
We're actually losing a little bit of money, probably like
I think
1,000 or 2 or something like that. Because
And
we did a
this is-
massive upgrade on the camera at the beginning of the year, which cost several thousands of dollars. And because of most of our international travel, we still pay for airfare, which are also very
massive
expensive.
expenses. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. And we have a big trip coming up soon. So that will probably what's going to make us in that little bracket there.
Yeah.
So it's definitely better than last year. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Last year we did lose a lot of money. Most
It's a
of our
passion project. We love doing this.
Yeah, I
And we
would
hope that
say-
like with the years eventually we'll have money in our pocket. But right now we're just
Yeah.
pretty much breaking even. Which is fine. It's good because
Yeah.
we get like, tens of thousands of dollars worth a year of travel, which is unbelievable and more than we could have ever expect. So just that is 100% worth it for us.
I would say about 95% of our Kenyan travel is sponsored.
Yeah, but we started to get sponsored in another country too, which is
Which is
amazing.
great,
Super
yeah.
cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's where it's
We're
at.
not rich. Just look rich on Instagram. Don't
It
don't-
all gets back into cost of travel and
yeah.
tech and all of
Don't
that
believe
stuff.
everything you see on social media. That's what I say all the time. So next question, and it's something that people are asking us a lot. What equipment are you using to film our vlogs? So long story short, right now you guys are on our old setup, which is just a little Canon M50. But this is the main setup right now. The camera body is a Sony a7S III. The lens is a G Master 16 to 35 millimeters f2.8. And the microphone is a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. So that's the main setup. Otherwise, of course, we have a drone. That's a DJI Air 2S. Before they were all Mavic. Now they're no longer Mavic. They're just Air 2S. Got a GoPro Hero 9. So that's very good for like underwater and action stuff. The rest are just like chargers, extra batteries. We have a lot of hard drives. GoPro accessories. Not too long ago, I bought this DJI Roni gimbal, and I have to say, like, it's really good. I'm a big fan. I'm not very good at using it still, but yeah. And I edit everything with a MacBook Pro 16-inch laptop, which is, oh, good morning. It is not an M1, so I need to upgrade at some point, but for now, like, it's very capable still. And just in case you're wondering, the bag is the Nomadic Peter McKinnon edition. It's big, but damn, it's a good bag. And just so you know, in every single video we upload on YouTube, in the description of those videos, there's the list of all our equipment. So if you ever need to buy something, well, the links are right there. So next questions, you guys are asking for an avocado tree update. Well, this is it. It's now about, I would say, 8.5 feet tall. And just so you know, if you don't know what I'm talking about this avocado tree, the first week that we arrived in Kenya, I ate an avocado, kept the pit, put it in water, got a little seed coming out of it or something, and then planted it. And now, 8.5 feet tall.
So another extremely common question I get asked all the time is, am I pregnant? No, I'm not. And I understand why people are asking, of like progression of our marriage and everything like that, and weight gain, but talking about a woman's weight, we should just completely leave that off the table. Nope. When the time comes, you'll know. I'll tell you. Don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah, no, not pregnant. And to be honest, us for kids, we are probably gonna wait a few more years yet. There's some things we want to accomplish in our life before we bring kids into the picture, and I think that is okay to do as well.
So no babies, just pizza.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much for the Q&A for now. If you have other questions, please feel free to write them down below and we'll answer as many as we can. And by that I mean probably all of them, because I still answer all our comments. That takes a lot of time.
Good try. So the countdown is on for us to head to Canada for our trip, and I'm super excited, so stay posted for some fun plans.
Yeah.
Something different.
Oh
very
yeah,
different than
that's
what we
for sure.
normally do.
Just wait for it. So see you guys.
In the next one.